Tune in to Raising Wisdom, where we embark on a journey of enlightenment and introspection. Get ready to elevate your understanding, embrace life's challenges, and unlock the true potential of your being. Welcome to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free, with Nico and Shawnee Coos, Wednesdays at 8. Okay, there you go.
I don't know, some weird person just called.
It says Shawnee can't join right now. I said, I know you lying.
I have to come back in because the weird person called and knocked the volume out.
Okay, so you want to go out and come back in?
Wow.
It's been a day. Let's try this again. Hey, everybody. High vibrations, everybody. Welcome back to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free.
Oh my God.
I'm excited to be here. I hope everybody had a great, well, so far is having a good week and had a good weekend. Hope you were focused on those chakras we talked about last week.
Yeah.
Today.
What was it? The crown and the root chakras?
No, not the crown, the third eye chakra.
The pineal gland.
The pineals. And what else was it? And the root chakra, yeah.
Okay.
So today's topic, we're talking about unleashing your potential, overcoming self-sabotage, and becoming a dream catcher. But before we get started, we need Shawnee to enlighten us on why this energy is outrageous this week.
Oh my God. Yeah, so it's a lot going on. I want to say Nico told us last week that a lot of planets were in retrograde. I didn't listen to her on that until I did some research today and found out that there's 6 planets in retrograde right now. I don't know what that means, but whatever it is, it has energy all over the place. And we are currently experiencing the new moon that only lasts for 1 day, but the effects are 2 to 3 days, give and take. I hope that you all did your reset during the last phase, which was what, waning crescent?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you were supposed to cultivate rest and celebrate completion. So I hope you did all that because you're about to work this week.
Hey.
Yes. That's this phase of the moon right now.
I think the best way to describe the best way to describe retrograde is when things are under the illusion that they're moving backwards.
Right.
So whether that is relationships, love, money, you got something on pause right now, you waiting for a deposit, didn't quite hit on the day it was supposed to.
Right.
Everything is just kind of a little bit out of whack. It's just the illusion that things are going horribly wrong.
Right.
Yes. So thank you for that info. It's 1,000 planets in retrograde. Okay. And what are we supposed to be doing? I'm sorry. I wasn't being an active listener.
No, it is okay because I don't think I was being an active speaker. Like, so the last phase was waning crescent. We were supposed to be celebrating completion and cultivating rest because this next phase that's coming up after the new moon, you're going to be working. So
Okay. So in this new moon, what can we be doing? Just what can we be doing?
making sure that your words and actions align. And if you need to reset whatever your intentions were, do that tonight.
Tonight. Okay. Yes.
Tonight.
Make a note, take spiritual bath, use Florida water. Well,
Right.
welcome back to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free. It is here we embark on a journey of enlightenment and introspection. Together we will navigate the complexities of life, seeking the elusive wisdom that enriches our minds and souls. So get ready to elevate your understanding, embrace life's challenges, and unlock the true potentials of your being. I am your girl, Nico.
And I am Shawnee, your favorite podcast host from the Shawnee View.
Thank you all for coming back again. So we're talking about unleashing your potential, overcoming self-sabotage, becoming a dream catcher.
I think every topic that we have is heavy. Like every single one of them.
Raising wisdom is not an easy task. We gotta have hard conversations all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
It is.
It is so worth it. Just shining your gems on your crown. That's all.
Right, how we go to this one?
Well, people ask me what I do, and I tell them I'm a dream catcher. That's what I do. I catch dreams. But it took a minute to get to that space. Even though I know I want to do all these things, I'm real talented. I can write, I can draw, I can all of these wonderful things. I'm a creative. Period. If I learn something and I got it, and I'm gonna do it because I feel like it. Because I always wanted to. I don't know. I get a kick out of. I get a kick out of
It is
accomplishing things that have boost my confidence. So I guess that's why you always see me working on a project. It's like, but you just finished. It's like, no, it's never finished. It's never done.
That's one of the contributing factors to it, right? Though, the confidence.
To have the confidence, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have the confidence to do it.
So I suppose, let's talk about overcoming self-sabotage. Because before things get to popping off, we have a way of self-sabotaging and killing our dreams before they were even able to have a chance to manifest themselves.
Right. Like you called it to yourself, like you manifested it just to beat up on it. Like
just to talk yourself out of it. This design that we have. I did that for a while. I definitely did. I mean, even still though, Shawnee, I'm still overcoming self-sabotage, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's define self-sabotage. What are some things that are included in self-sabotage so that if you are self-sabotaging as well, which you probably are, so I'm sure it's going to be something on this list that you have to figure out. So we have negative self-talk, procrastination, fear of failure.
You hold my fingers up. So far, I got one up.
So far, I got 3. I'm all 3. I'm 3 in. I'm all in right now. Okay. Perfectionism, lack of self-confidence, overthinking, comparison, lack of clear goals, comfort zone, self-doubt, lack of accountability, and negative environment. That's a lot.
I got
That is a lot.
2 out of 12. I've been actively working on these too, so
Okay. That is a lot of points that we just brought up. I'm sorry, y'all, but let me repeat them just in case you're writing things down and paying attention when it comes time to raise the wisdom, okay? So we have negative self-talk, procrastination, fear of failure, perfectionism, lack of self-confidence, overthinking, comparison, lack of clear goals, comfort zone, self-doubt, lack of accountability, negative environment.
Right.
So these are all indicators that you are self-sabotaging. You are the explosives.
You are the explosives. Ugh, that hurt.
Right? Like you're the one. I guess fear of failure to me, I'm conquering that one.
Yeah.
Like, literally every day. That was a big one for me. Because I have all these wonderful ideas, but I be scared. I don't know what I'm scared of.
I was just about to ask, what are you afraid of? Like,
it's like, what are you afraid of? Winning? I don't know. I'm afraid of, I get the fear of failure. Like, what if it don't work? What if they don't like me? What if I look stupid? These are all very, very, just, I won't say they're stupid because we all like have to face these little inner things. Sure. And I'm working on it. Yeah. Raising wisdom is literally helping me with my social anxiety every Wednesday at 8.
Okay. All right.
So that's me like facing my fear of failure to like be on camera. I do all these things in the background, but when it comes to be on camera, it's been rough.
Really?
Yes.
How? Like, what makes it rough?
Well, I guess what we can go back to for me would be my self-confidence. I probably come off as very confident in all of that stuff, but it took me a while to gain the confidence that I had now. So
really, girl, I gotta pull myself away from it.
Yes, you didn't notice that. That's why I said it seems like it. You probably would never know these things, but yes, I have to work on my self-confidence. I told you I be saying affirmations in the mirror, like.
Yeah, but that's good that you can do that because a lot of people are afraid to do that. Like, just do affirmations in the mirror, just them and themselves. So to broadcast on this, yeah, I can see how that's a big step for social anxiety.
Yes, like, ooh, it's all these people looking at me on their phones in their homes. But I've been doing so much better with it. My confidence first I have confidence in what my purpose is. So I have no problem in the dream catching aspect. I have no problems in that area at all. But I'm conquering all these fears by actually doing it scared. Me and my mom talk about that all the time. We've talked about that too.
Yeah.
Just doing it scared, just doing it anyway.
Just do it. Stuff scared. I'm like, well, whatever. Let's try it out.
Let's try it out. See, I love that attitude. At least I would talk myself, be like, oh, it's not the right time. Or I guess that's perfectionism. It not being the right time or having the right equipment or being in the right space or.
Yeah, true.
So that would be perfectionism too. That's how I end up talking myself self-sabotaging. Yeah. Girl, it ain't gotta be perfect right now. We look too cute on IG. We have this every Wednesday at 8. It's been successful. You see it on YouTube. You see it.
The YouTube drop.
Right?
So I don't know. What about you? You said you're working on 2 out of these 12? Because I
Yes.
keep going.
Procrastination. Procrastination. Like, I'm selective with the things that I'm gonna get right away versus others. I get to it, but then I get to it again. I get to it just throughout the week, and then that turns into another week. So that's one, procrastination. And overthinking. Overthinking causes the procrastination.
I'm totally with you on that. I'm totally with you on that. Overthinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So
you know what I've started doing with my procrastination? Welcome to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about raising wisdom in the aspect of unleashing your potential and overcoming
self-sabotage.
Self-sabotage. What do I put in there? Overcoming?
No, it is overcoming.
Self-sabotage is what it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping, but I'm reading something else.
I blame it on the retrograde. I blame it on the retrograde. Okay?
Unleashing your potential and overcoming
self-sabotage.
Okay. All right.
What was that? Procrastination I was talking about?
Yeah.
I set myself, listen, I'm learning how to utilize my iPhone. I know I sound like an old lady, but I am, y'all. Have y'all been in Notes? Notes is great, and so is this calendar. It's like changed my life completely. I'm so for real. That is literally my medicine for my procrastination issue.
Really?
Yeah.
It helps you like with a schedule or like a set routine. Like how are the notes and the calendar helping you? Didn't you just say that helped you tremendously?
What's that? Did somebody say?
Oh, me?
Us?
Where's my producer? They should be letting me know if they can hear me.
Can you guys hear us? Can we get a 9 in the chat if you can hear us?
A 9?
Yeah.
But we can hear each other.
We can. I guess they cannot hear us. Say word. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, you can hear us. Well, thank you. Thank you for the 9. Okay, then. All right.
All right.
And just making sure we're not like politicking with each other and you guys are just like, what? Thanks for hanging in there.
Right.
Ah. But yeah, so what are we talking about? Procrastination?
Get your bro, babe. Get your bro. All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Procrastination.
Yes, procrastination. We got to get rid of that because all this time we take advantage of the time that we have, thinking that we have a tomorrow, every tomorrow, and we might not. I know that sounds a little morbid, but hey, like you got to start now or never.
That's true. And that's like doing this scared, huh?
Yeah. It's better than not doing it at all.
Yeah, true. Because how would you ever know? How would they ever know if you never tried?
How would they know?
But on our notes for procrastination, it says like, some of the things you can do is like take like break tasks into smaller steps, right?
Yes.
Set deadlines. Use time management techniques like Pomodoro So Pomodoro, I actually wrote that down on a sticky note. I don't really go by it. I attempted it when I first wrote it down, but it's something like work for 15 or 30 minutes, take a break for 5 minutes, then go back to whatever it is for however long, and then another break, 5 minutes. So I it wasn't effective for me.
Yeah, I don't think that's something I could do because once I'm in it, I'm in it. I'm
Right.
like, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm I'm in it for like some hours
Yeah.
until I'm
I can't just
satisfied.
right now. But you do have to take breaks. That's something that I had to force myself to do. Which who does that? Like take a break when you need a break. But
Yeah,
I used to
I
just
feel you.
know.
Yeah, I can't. I can relate. So that's why I'm like, yeah. Take breaks, you say, huh?
Right. Right. Because you can find yourself in the zone. Like
I like being in the zone though. That's where I feel like most powerful. Like,
right.
okay, finally I'm in it. Let me get as much done before I procrastinate again.
It's good, but you still got to take care of yourself.
You're
While
right. You
you're
are
in the zone.
absolutely
Which
right.
sometimes I don't know if that's, even though I'm a foodie, when I was having those issues with not taking breaks, I would forget to eat, and then I got a headache. So breaks, take care of yourself while you're in the zone.
Yeah.
What you read?
I'm not reading anything. I was quite annoyed just now by my neighbor's dogs. Can I talk about it?
Oh, the
My no,
Jaguars.
no, no,
Oh
no, no. Do
no.
not all those dogs, okay? Don't all those dogs because I'm sick of them. When I was pregnant, do you know these dogs? Like I wrote this man a letter. I called. No, because
Oh.
there's no reason to be barking that much,
They
bro.
just
Like,
bark. What are they barking at
what
me
is the
for?
reason? What's the reason? For what? I'm sorry. Just a little mini rant. Mini rant. No,
Mm.
yeah, they're just really yappy. Anyway, and
Are they
ooh,
small dogs? Like what
yes,
kind of dogs?
Shauna,
How
yes, Shauna,
is
yes.
Max? Wait, I know another sidebar. How is Max?
Max is so okay. Max is bad. AF. Okay, y'all, we talking all off topic. Max is my mom's dog. He's super cute. He's really like short and fluffy, and he grew up a little bit. He's still short and fluffy, but he's outrageously bad. Super cute though. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I'm taking accountability because lack of accountability is one of those things that you do when you self-sabotaging.
Yeah, that is
Oh, lack of accountability is so not sexy.
at all. At all. I think we're distracted tonight.
We are distracted tonight. It's because it's real stuff going on in the world, B.
What's the real
And it's
stuff?
been a long week and the energy is crazy and
It's been a long week. Today is Wednesday.
I don't care. I don't care. It shouldn't be. It should be the end. It should be Friday over with. Like say bye bye to this week. It's a wrap. But here we are, okay, with you guys. I love y'all.
Right.
Thank you for coming back. Because we really love y'all. We really want to like make these things happen for you so we can learn something every week together. But I know y'all feel it in the air too. I know you do.
I've been witnessing it. I haven't really been feeling it.
Really? Oh my gosh, you got saved this week?
Girl, what? I'm just watching like, ooh. Ooh.
Oh man, really? Mm.
Yeah, so I feel for everybody that's going through it. I do, because I know I have my time to just say right now.
It ain't right now, but when it do, I got you. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna need y'all to have me because the kid is okay. A little loony.
Well, at least we know it's temporary because it's some phase, whatever is
Yeah,
going on. It's
it'll
temporary.
phase itself out. It will. It'll phase itself out. But boy, oh
Ooh,
boy,
I don't
boy,
want to
oh
feel it.
boy.
I'm trying to.
Oh
I'm trying to reach my status then.
no, everyone has to have their turn, Shawnee.
I had mine. Saturn retrograde.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
I had
did.
mine. I was in mine for years.
You
Y'all just be going through these. Yo, 30 years. Let me have this.
oh, okay. You got it. All right, y'all, we gonna stop playing because we play entirely too much. Welcome to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free. We are talking about unleashing your potential, overcoming self-sabotage, and becoming a dream catcher. So we're identifying what what self-sabotage is. So procrastination, I am guilty of that. Along with what'd you say? Overthinking is yours, and fear of failure for me, but working through it for sure. Through so it says to embrace failure as a learning opportunity.
Yes,
In
that
our
part.
notes, focus on the process rather than just the outcome and celebrate small wins. I love that because with overthinking and stuff, like you'll think your way all the way out of it. But when you're thinking in the right frequency, with the right type of vibration, then you're actually thinking about it like you're looking into your future self in whatever endeavor. So for instance, I wanted to bring this to your attention. I don't know if it was last year or it was 2 years ago, I think.
What?
We went to that guy's studio house thingy.
Yeah, we got to go back to that.
And we, for real? Yes. And we have this picture, y'all, where we're sitting as if we're going to do a talk show together.
Oh, no, we're not going back to that one. But
Okay, thanks. Since I didn't want to go back there. Why are we going back there?
No.
Anyway, so that space or whatever, we literally were manifesting these things for ourselves even then.
Right.
So, I don't know, like it's not necessarily like a terrible thing if you like have the right frequency.
But that goes with the intentions. Like, even though we weren't doing the talk show or whatever at the time that we were taking the photos, we set the intention that we were going to do.
Yeah, we definitely did.
So it raised that frequency. Okay, so the frequency was there because that's why we took the pictures, right? Just being ourselves. But then we had to rise to that frequency. So now we're doing that. So it was always there. We just had to rise to it.
So focusing on the process rather than just the outcome. Yeah. Because the process is just as beautiful as the journey.
I love the process. I
do too. Rockstar things happen, good and bad, in the process, but it makes everything so much more worth it.
Right. It's the seasoning.
It's the seasoning. I like it. Hey, you gotta put some seasoning on that thing. I feel you. You can't just go in there bland thinking you know what's going on.
Season 2.
You gotta look like you know what you're talking about, like you own it. I feel you.
Right. Comfort zone, that's one of them on the list.
It is comfort zone. Is that an issue for you?
No. So
It
I
is
don't know.
for me.
I think I've always stepped out of my comfort zone because I don't care about seeming different or looking different to people. Like I've always owned my uniqueness.
Oh, okay, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so stepping out of my comfort zone, I enjoy that because, like I said, I love the process. Every day you have to step out of your comfort zone. Like
Every day you
if you're trying
do.
to get somewhere, if you're trying to get somewhere, you got to step out of your comfort zone. Unless you just want to run in circles.
If you're gonna become a dream catcher, you better doggone step out your comfort zone, or you ain't gonna see none of that happening because you have to put yourself out there. You got to meet people. You got to be in, the correct headspace. You never know once you open up one door what it's gonna lead to. If it's gonna lead to a hallway of many doors that you could just frolic through and pick one, and you're on a new adventure every time.
Frolic through and picking
Yeah.
doors. Okay.
You know what? That's not good positive talk for me here. Because what's happening is I'm coming in and I'm doing my best. Okay, the energy it's a lot. I'm under a lot of stress.
The word of this episode is frolic. I'm about to look that up because you always look up what words mean. Frolic.
Is that your word this week, frolic? That wasn't even supposed to be in the.
No, because usually it's a word that I don't like, but this one is funny, so I'm about to look this up. That's how I'm gonna look up.
While she's looking up frolic, y'all. Let me see. Okay, cool. So what about confidence, the lack of self-confidence? Do you have any issues in that area? Or have you ever had any issues in that area?
What was it? Lack of self-confidence?
Uh-huh.
I think whenever I'm starting something new, I might have a lack of self-confidence and feeling that I can do it because it's something new. But lately, or when I learned all of this stuff, I take it slow. I'm like, well, nobody knew it in the beginning. Like everybody has to learn everything. So
yeah,
I don't have that issue anymore. It's something of the past.
That's definitely my self-confidence. I battled with that for a long time. You would never have known it, but yes, I most definitely dealt with that for a very long time.
Yeah.
Until I woke up one day and I was like, girl, you're tripping. Like, did you see you? That was crazy. Yeah. Like, and then it was just like a whole nother, I saw myself in another way with all the girls, with all me. Before I turned around, I had written all those books. Like, there's certain things that I was just doing a lot and I didn't even realize I was doing all these rock star things, yo. And then it was like, yo, Nico, chill, hold up. Do you see you right now? Like, so it was a super confidence booster because I stopped self-sabotaging myself and put myself in this bubble, in this box. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not fun there. It's not fun there.
Like, when we go places together and we're just being ourselves, for me, that's a confidence booster. Because it's like, oh, okay, this ain't really nothing. Like, I just threw this on.
I love that about you, though, because, okay, I'll give you an example. So, y'all, we went to this little Christmas thing. I ain't really into the holidays like that or nothing, but it was something fun to do, right? It was naughty Santa, because we was out in these streets being bad. Okay, so we had these cute little outfits on and stuff. Anywho, it was this little get together type of situation. And okay, so you remember that?
Yeah. Of course.
Social anxiety. Social anxiety. Yes. Why? Nervous is all get out. Oh my gosh.
Why?
I was just like, oh, you didn't even notice. I told you won't notice these things. It's out with it today for this episode.
Yeah.
Let me unleash the secrets.
Yeah. But you know what though? Like a lot of people, entertainers per se, they say that they are shy or nervous or whatever before their performances and even during them. So
Yeah.
and they do stuff like constantly over and over again. Just so if they can do it, then it's like, why not?
We're gonna overcome this self-sabotaging because the direction that we are going with raising wisdom and all of these wonderful things, these topics that we're exploring and talking about, we ain't got time to be self-sabotaging because myself and Shani, we always lit. We always doing something dope. So with y'all being tribe, y'all gotta be lit and doing dope stuff too. So let's get rid of these self-sabotaging antics that is not serving us well. We trying to move to the next level because the next thing to do is to be a dream catcher. Now I can tell you a lot about these things, but we gotta break away from this self-sabotaging. And if you think about it, Shawnee, these things can hinder you for a whole lifetime. Golly, that's so sad.
Some people never wake up from it. Like, they just allow it to control their lives.
People in a negative environment.
Would that be like the basis? Like, the environment? Because let's say that you have all of these other factors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you're in a negative environment. Like, how are you nurturing and growing in a negative environment?
For me, okay, so I guess I would say for those, who you study and you see have made it out of a negative environment, I guess you would have to want it bad enough. That's the only way I see it, because coming up in a negative environment, okay, so say you're not even coming up in a negative environment.
Right.
Because that's just one way a negative environment can influence you, is by how you was raised or how you came up. But you can also have people around you in your circle that creates a negative environment for you as well. Just the people that you choose to entertain.
Right, your circle of influence.
Yeah, your circle of influence can also create a negative environment as well.
Right.
Which is self-sabotage, because why are you hanging with a group of lames that is not helping you to do anything? Like, they're not elevating you spiritually, mentally, none of that. Mm-hmm. Self-sabotage for sure.
That's a great question. Why would you want to be around people like that? It's the comfort zone.
Okay. What feels what feels familiar? That's the way.
Yeah.
What feels familiar to you?
Mm-hmm. And then the fear of failure comes after that, because it's like, well, if I step out of my comfort zone, what if I fail? So,
golly, it's a domino effect. It's a whole disease.
Right?
It's a whole disease.
Once you get to the fear of failure, then you're like, okay, I got past that. Now it's perfectionism and procrastination. And negative self-talk. Let's say, all right, now you got past the overthinking part, and you end up telling somebody that you really care about, or you care about their opinion, right? You're like, yeah, I want to do this. And then they looking at you crazy, or they respond in the way that you wouldn't expect. Like, dang. Mm-hmm. So, like, dang, I thought you were all people would have been happy for me. But then that creates self-doubt. And then the negative self-talk, yeah, it is a domino effect. It This is crazy. Whoa, yeah. Everybody
Yeah,
needs
that's wild, right? I didn't even realize that it's just a whole disease. It's just one thing after another. Like, you got a problem. Self-sabotaging is a problem. We cannot move forward to becoming a dream catcher with all these things plaguing over us. Cause check it out, right? What I'm not trying to do is be on my deathbed like, dang, I wish I would have did this, or I wish I would have did that, or dang, man, I really had that opportunity. For
right.
what?
Yeah.
And the whole reason that all of that could definitely be a reality is by self-sabotaging through all of these different
Yeah, that's true. Cause okay, so the fear of failure, the self-doubt, negative self-talk, then comes comparison. Is you
I
like
was just looking at that
you,
too. I'm
you
looking at it right as you saying it.
comparison will kill any dream or
God.
any hope that you ever have. And all right, so that's a word I don't like.
What's the word, Shawnee?
No, okay, it's not necessarily the word, but the action. I don't like when people compare because everybody is different.
Everybody's
Everybody,
different. Everybody's path
and
is different. Yeah. So comparison, focus on progress. If you are having issues with comparison being one of the things that hinder you and keep you in self-sabotaging mode, then you can focus on personal progress, set individual goals, and limit exposure to social media triggers.
that, man, yeah. I don't know how. So there's a thing called digital dementia.
Digital
Digital,
dementia.
yes. That's when you act like you don't know how to get around without GPS, or you can't function without technology telling you what to do or how to do it.
Oh man.
But that is something that people go through when it comes to social media. You just get on there and start scrolling, and you just feeding all of these photos to your mind, and you start comparing your life to whatever it is that you're looking at. That's crazy. So you do gotta probably limit that exposure to social media if you're one of those people. It doesn't affect everybody the same way, or
No,
everyone.
I agree with that. Even with me starting my business, with Natural Sakari,
Mm-hmm.
I have a business, y'all. My name ain't Mad Alchemist for no reason, okay? I have an alchemic skincare company called Natural Sakari. But before I started Natural Sakari, like, I was nervous and there was a lot of comparison because golly, like, will they want my stuff like they want this person's stuff? Or maybe I should make my labels like this instead of like this. Um, all of that stuff when really I just needed to be my own brand.
Right.
Everybody has their own brand.
Right.
Their own brand comes from their own story. Like, you can't, that comparison thing will get you in trouble every single time. Everybody's journey is different. Embrace
Yeah.
your own. You can't be compared to the next.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree. What? Oh, this one. A lack of clear goals.
Girl, yeah.
That will create self-sabotage in a hurry because you're all over the place.
You are over the place. I have been there.
Right.
All over the place.
So it's nothing wrong with multitasking because you're planting seeds that, they may sprout at, different times and you can go back. But you still want to be specific in your goals, not just throw it out there and then hope that it hit the target. Like,
Yeah. You gotta have deadlines.
Right.
Like, some real work put into it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I think we can come to the conclusion that self-sabotage is toxic. It is just depressing. All the stuff that we're talking about is the worst. Like, okay, so what we want everyone to do is to write down what your self-sabotage little tickers are and figure out ways that you can slay the demon, okay?
Right.
Like, look up ways that are comfortable for you, or maybe not if you're in that comfort zone. To get out your comfort zone, figure out what your formula is to how you can destroy self-sabotage in your life. So we can go to our next topic now in reference to becoming a dream catcher, because that's where we want to be at.
You can't be a dream catcher if you self-sabotage.
Right.
Like, how? Because then you're gonna be catching nightmares. What? No.
You are. That was so dope. Gosh, those were bars. Y'all don't understand why me and this girl so tight. Those were bars. You absolutely right. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
We out here trying to catch dreams. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
So to explore the concept of becoming a dream catcher, someone who actually pursues their dreams and aspirations. So with these setting goals to destroy self-sabotaging, right? Like, that's one of the things to be being on your way to catching your dreams. You got to set those goals. You got to make those deadlines.
Yeah.
You got to eliminate the role of fear and doubt. So you, like we were just saying, to address the common fears and doubts that can hold you back from pursuing your dreams. And then, discuss the psychological and emotional impact of fear and how it can manifest as self-doubt, which is also another self-sabotaging indicator that is going to keep you away from doing the things that you were put on this earth to do. And another thing I would like to add, okay, in raising wisdom, another thing, in raising wisdom, we supposed to be living in our purpose, y'all. And with wisdom, we'll be able to do just that. Golly, wouldn't that be a better your walk of life? That's how I want to live. I want to live in my purpose. There's peace there. There's happiness there. You got your journey and all of that stuff. So please take advantage of this opportunity and what we're learning here to see how it works out in your life.
That's the only way to live, is to walk in your purpose.
Yeah.
If you're living and you're not walking in your purpose, I can almost guarantee you that you are miserable. Like, right. There is no way.
And we don't mind that. So your mindset, you have to visualize seeing yourself in that space and rearrange your mindset. You got to come with a clean heart. We talked about that, I think, in the first episode.
Okay. Who's talking? Is it a lag? What just happened? I can't hear you. Who was talking? One of your kids, girl. I hear one of your kids talking.
Luxuriate in plant-based skin and hair care for naturally glowing and lustrous results. Indulge in luxurious soaps, massage oils, body butters, and so much more. Get 15% off your first order. Also, explore our amazing literature that will help you navigate within your journey. Make sure you stay up to date with our weekly blog that has a plethora of information concerning health and wellness. Natural Sakari, be the natural you.
Technology.
And that's why you have two phones, okay? Girl, I don't know what happened.
Did his like Bluetooth or something connect to your phone?
It
Or...
was Tyler's fault.
Tyler.
Oh, it was Troy's fault.
Oh, it was Troy. I know it was one of them.
The
Bluetooth. I heard a young man's voice. That's all I heard.
We were sabotaged this extra game.
Oh, time out. That wasn't self-sabotage, though.
I said we were sabotaged by our own family. God,
it'd be your own family.
It'd be your own folks, right? So yeah, that's why you should have two phones. Mom, if you're listening, this is why. Okay. But yeah, so I'm not exactly knowing where we left off at, but I know it's about that time to wrap up. Anywho, information for this week. Mm-hmm. Let me get some notes.
I got some.
You got some affirmation?
I have some.
Yay!
Yeah.
Let's listen to Shawnee's affirmations for us, please and thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. One of them is I honor my commitments. Mm-hmm. Like I honor them. Like I don't just say I'm gonna do something and then don't do it. Oh, that helps with the defeating self-sabotage. And then my words align with my actions. So now your video want to mess up.
Oh my God. If we're going to do anything, we're going to start something. Whatever we start, we're going to finish it no matter how we do it. Okay, welcome to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free. What you gonna see is some real stuff. We're gonna get through our mess.
I mean, it's live. What can you really expect? It's real life, so. All right, but my two affirmations. One, I honor my commitments. I
honor my commitments.
And the other is my words align with my actions. Can't say something and do something different, like need them to align.
So I honor my commitments and
my words
align
with my actions.
Sonny, don't do that. Sonny. Oh my goodness. Okay. I honor my commitments.
Right.
And my words align with my actions.
Right.
So, I'm glad we did talk about this topic though, because I guess it opened up my mind to a few things that I am not necessarily honoring myself on. I'm not, and definitely with my commitments as well. Mm-hmm. Because I'm a forever be a dream catcher, right. But if I'm allowing certain things, backtracking a little bit into self-sabotage. So it's a few things that I have to work on this week as well.
Identifying the stuff, that's good. Because it could be going right over your head and you just like,
I just got to revisit these things because I kind of let it seep back into my experience. And we can't have that.
It's retrograde all over. So it's retrograde all over the place. And some of those retrogrades might mean that you got to, or not just you, but all of us have to revisit.
To revisit these
certain things and make sure that we actually learned from it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So thank you guys for like coming back to Raising Wisdom, where wisdom is free. Seriously, like it's such a this is my happy place.
Yeah.
Because I definitely had a day. So coming to see you guys, being able to talk to you, Shawnee, and talk to our tribe about these topics, put a smile on my face, which was very much needed. But I hope all of you guys do your homework, because this homework is for you, it's for your elevation. So you too can be on the right frequency to become a dream catcher. Catch your dreams. Right. They're yours for a reason. They're not made for anybody else. They came to you for a reason. Yeah.
We want to grow together. We don't want to watch people grow or
gatekeepers on the growth process.
That's not me. I'm about to tell you everything. I did it. I got it. Right. We want to share resources, information, opportunities. All right, that's our time.
That is our time. I'm going to need you guys, if you are not already, to make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channels. My YouTube channel is called Pressure Makes Diamonds. It is on my page. You can see it, what the logo looks like. You know what you're looking for. If you're one of those people, then you can put at PMBTV 444. Okay.
So my YouTube channel is the Shawnee Coops. We got everything going on there. Vlogs, the Shawnee View, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. Make sure you come back. Thank you so much for showing up. High vibration. And I honor my commitments, and my words align with my actions. Right?
Right.
Okay, that's okay. Hey, you guys also, and get ready for this new moon. Because if y'all anything like me, and this whole situation is kind of whooping you behind a little bit, just make you a little spiritual bath tonight. Okay? And we gonna see how we all vibrate next week.
Right.
Thank you guys for coming. Later.